Hello, everybody.
Hello, hello.
It's
So LeAnne
Thursday.
and I are here.
Yeah, we're here.
Where are you at?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll wait for them to slowly
we'll
trickle
sit
in.
here and chat and wait for everyone.
Yeah.
Notifications just went out, so
Nice.
we'll wait. Oh, my cats are chasing each other. It's
So how
something
do you?
about
Oh, sorry.
no, it's something about at night. They get
Oh,
so wound up in the middle of the
oh.
night.
Hmm.
It's like the lights go off and their eyes go open.
All the kittens. Is that who you're
Yes,
talking? Yeah.
the kittens.
So
Mhm.
what? Do you still have them all? And how old are they?
Well, the male got fixed,
Okay. Good.
so we were able to give him back to our daughter,
Okay.
and we still have my folks's too.
Okay.
So the appointment is set. We're just waiting for October to come.
Oh, and then okay.
We're getting them fixed for them, and as soon as they're
Right.
fixed, we're taking
But
them back.
there was a close call, and that was okay, right?
Oh, that's with our
That's the
dogs.
dogs. That's the dogs. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe I want to hear about that offline.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll talk about that offline. Um, Gosh, I'm kind of having a little hot flashy flash right now.
Hmm.
Anyway, yeah, we still have the AC on, but it's because of our house. Our house is like 3 floors, and so I'm on the third floor, and all the heat rises, and um,
Yeah.
they're gonna put in a central AC next month, so that'll be nice. So it'll regulate things a little bit better. Right now, we just have like a little portable AC in here,
Yeah.
and
You'll
normally
like that
it's not
much
that
better.
hot here, but lately things have been a little weird.
Yeah,
So
you'll like the central a lot better.
yeah, I've never lived in a place that had it. Actually, there, I've never lived in a place not unless when we lived in Sacramento in the early '70s, we had it, but I doubt it. Doubt it. Um, but you definitely need it in Sacramento. That's a hot place
Yeah.
all year.
Well, I see that people are there, but so say hello if you don't mind so that we can say hello back.
Do we have lurkers?
We do. We have 5.
Nice. Not including me because I'm not on there yet,
I'm going to pull up.
but I will be soon.
Oops, I need to turn my sound off.
Yeah, we had a few of our friends on earlier today having lives. Noticed. Saw you in a couple of them that where I was too.
I know.
Yeah, mentioned we had a show this afternoon. But maybe able to bring over some people. Oh, I see Cricket's on too. Our
Oh,
friend
that's right.
Cricket.
Today is Saturday. She goes on at 4. Hi, Sandy and Sherry and Danielle. Welcome.
There, now I turn the comments on. Hi, everybody. Nice to see you. Boy, Sandy, it's been a while since I've seen you and caught up with you. How's it going? How's everyone's week so far?
I'm going to pull the sale up real quick. You can't just go to YouTube and pull the sale up if it's your channel. You have to actually search for it.
Ah,
Can't just go to
oh,
YouTube and pull the
sorry. I hit
You
volume up
found
instead of
it.
volume down. So,
All right,
ah,
I have it up now. Oh, Donna Maria, how are
Donna,
you?
hi. Yes, hi
We
again.
Donna Maria and I have been following each other today too.
Yeah, you're on all the best places, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what's new with everyone? What's going on? What's on your minds? I was telling Sabrina, I hope I would like to just kind of catch up with everybody and chat, and you know, we could talk about vintage and items that we have for sale, of course, but you know, more than that, just kind of connect and have some dialogue.
Yeah, and items that you may have purchased this week.
Yeah, talk about some of your favorite things that you've seen or purchased or been enjoying.
Now, who's the ones that are in the chat right now? Do you prefer Halloween or Christmas? I
Oh yeah.
know that some people prefer Halloween over Christmas, and then there's some that prefers Christmas over Halloween. I like them both, but I hands down prefer Christmas over any holiday. I love the decorations. I love putting them up. Not so much taking them down, but I love putting them up. I love it while they're up. I love everything about it. Hi, Kathy.
Kathy
Hi,
and
Mary.
Well, I seem to really lately enjoy Halloween, and it's probably only been since my youngest was a teenager that well, that's not true. When I was younger, I had Halloween parties over any other kind of gathering, even over having my own like birthday parties and things like that. But I kind of got revisited, got more excited in it after my youngest was born. Her birthday's October 7th, and she loved Halloween stuff, and she always wanted to have a Halloween themed birthday party. So she's still really into it. And I just sent her a box of Halloween things from our collection and then some from my parents' house too. So it was really fun to send her those things. So she could kind of decorate her own place kind of for the first time. Oh, yeah, Donna, I have not been keeping up with the news. I'm so sorry to hear that. I mean, I knew that there was a hurricane going on.
No.
But I'm so sorry to hear that. And I am so grateful too that, like you said, that you were blessed to be spared. But there are so many that aren't. So keep them in our thoughts and prayers.
Yes, absolutely.
It
hit Canada bad too, I heard.
Know that. You know, I've been complaining about the smoke that we've had the last few weeks, and that's pretty much what we get for bad weather or devastation or whatever you want to call it. It's just like it affects people that have asthma pretty badly, other breathing problems, or if you have to work outside, whatever. But it's nothing like a hurricane or a tornado, or because we don't have that. We might have an earthquake now and then, but until the volcanoes erupt and wipe us out, we're kind of spared from all those things. So a little smoke isn't so bad by comparison, but yeah, that's I've never experienced anything like that.
Oh, well, that's good. I'm glad that they're doing okay. Oh, no.
Carrie purchased a crested Fenton candy dish with painted purple lilacs. So the crest part can be different colors. So like silver crest, emerald, and I think there's a purple one too. Is the crest on yours colored, or is it just the silver, which is also very beautiful, especially with painted purple lilacs?
Sounds beautiful.
I don't know, Sandy. I don't follow them. I think that's two company or something like that.
Chapter 2 Vintage.
Chapter 2. Okay. Well, I hope they're okay. I think I saw that Katie's grandmother came to stay with her because her grandmother was living in an affected area. Oh, it's clear. Cool. Oh, white milk glass. Nice.
Yeah.
Sounds beautiful, Sherry. Fenton is one of my favorites, definitely.
Mm-hmm. Mine too.
But we were talking about weather too. It's still pretty warm here, and but yet poor poor Sabrina, she just started a fire because it's
I
kind of
know
cold there today.
it's not warm here. It's 50 outside.
Yeah, it's pretty chilly. Yeah. 1776 patriotic Fenton mug. Ooh,
Wow, I've never seen that.
neat. They, Fenton was so prolific and they've been around for a long time, so that makes sense why. But yeah, there's so many pieces there's probably more pieces that I haven't seen than pieces that I have.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Let alone in real life. I haven't seen many in real life for sure. I don't think I
So,
have any Fenton today.
I don't either.
Speaking of that. Yeah, and we're still working on a show name.
Oh, yes.
That is been going around and round about that. So soon, I think we're close. We've narrowed it down to what type of name we want. Look at that. That's awesome. Who's this?
Yes. We're trying to think of a name for our show. So, any ideas or suggestions?
Speaking of kitties, what's the name of your kitty right there?
Dick.
Dick. Okay.
Dick.
It's short for
Because
Richard.
no, we named them after a book, Dick and Jane.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Cute.
actually, we didn't name them after the book, but that's what we tell the smaller
Oh.
children is they're named after a book, Dick and Jane, because her name is Jane.
Oh, okay. Oh, you had an alabaster owl.
Yes, I did find that out as well, Sandy. I have there's two of them, and they are alabaster. Yes.
Oh, yeah, they're matching. They usually came in pairs. I think my
Yep.
parents had those too. Yeah, back in the 70s. It's not useless information. It's
No,
very
not at
interesting.
all. I appreciate it.
Super interesting.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember those guys. I don't know what happened to ours, So much of that MCM stuff, when the 80s came around and everything was pastel and just so different, we got rid of a lot of that stuff. Who knows where it ended up? Maybe collectors of it saved it, or hopefully it didn't go in the landfill.
So I appreciate any information like that you can give us.
Yeah, it's fun. We'll learn from each other. That's what I'm here for, really. That's how I started with YouTube, was learning about some of the items that I had inherited, and if anybody else was interested in them, and how to get those items to the people that were interested in them. Aside from eBay, which I was already doing a little bit of, but I didn't know what I was doing really.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
still
and we
do.
learned so much.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a good thing. I'm happy to learn. I like it when I learn stuff.
Yeah, none of it's useless. Sure.
No. And I'm sorry that I'm so dark. I don't know nothing. I haven't done anything. There's no changes. But for some reason, it is so dark in here today. And I don't know if it's because there's no sun coming through these windows. It's so cloudy outside, but it is
That
so
might be.
dark in here today. So I apologize.
It's funny how we have the opposite.
I know it's so
typical
bright in there
house.
for you.
Yeah. And the sun is out, and not always that way. It did rain this week a little bit, which was nice because that cleared the bad air out of here. So it hasn't been back and hasn't been smoky again.
Yeah.
Aw, Dick seems to be enjoying your attention.
Yes.
Hi,
He
Kathy.
loves attention. I will wake up in the middle of the night or first thing in the morning and he's just laying on me.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Kathy.
Yeah, think about it, Sandy. How many times we learn the same thing over and over, and then we might have that deja vu feeling where we might realize that we knew that before, but didn't recognize it, or even worse, maybe we don't even realize that we already knew that. It's the way it goes. That's why we need each other, right?
Yeah.
We can't do it on our own. Yeah, I need to constantly be reminded of certain things to get through the day. I know I'm particularly lucky and fortunate to have a partner in my life that is supportive and helps me, it compliments me, not like compliments like you're pretty, but we fill each other's
Yeah.
gaps in other words. So
Yeah.
what were you gonna say?
Does anyone have some plans for tomorrow and the weekend?
Oh yeah. I'm doing something unusual tonight. My oldest had a birthday yesterday. She turned 26, and I don't get to see her as often as I'd like, even though we live close. So we're going to the Cheesecake Factory tonight. She's
Oh, fun.
asked her what she wanted for her birthday, and that's what it was. So we don't eat out very often. Um, so it'll be fun. Hopefully we can sit outside and because
Fun.
we're at 2 o'clock right now, 2:19, so we're not as late as you guys are on the East Coast.
Yeah.
So we'll eat about 6 o'clock probably. Oh, Donna's gonna clean her yard, and Sandy needs rain. Yeah, I think we need rain everywhere, except for Florida, maybe. I don't know if the hurricane came with rain. I assume that's what
Probably
happened.
came with a lot of rain.
Yeah. Again, I'm totally ignorant about what it's like. Yeah. Well, and then we'll get enough rain throughout the winter. We usually are caught up by, February, March.
Oh, Donna Maria has a pond. I would love to have a pond.
Mm.
And she said it's filled to the top. Well, that's good. You're not in a drought or anything. Throughout the summer, we were pretty much in a drought. Yeah, you're going to have to tell your daughter, LeAnne, that we all said happy birthday.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Every year, the 28th, every year it seems like that's her first day of school because it starts so late. University of Washington starts really late. And sure enough, yesterday was the first day of school. And it was her 8th first day of school at University of Washington because she was physics and math undergrad, and she's math PhD student now. So she's been there her whole life practically. So anyways, our birthday is always full of first day of school stuff. Funny. But yeah, and then the other daughter has a birthday soon, but I won't see her for that. I'll see her in early November. I'm gonna go down to LA and actually dog sit for a friend. Sounds crazy, but I'm gonna dog sit for a friend in LA and see my daughter at the same time. Oh, Sherry's gonna stay with her 15-year-old granddaughter. How fun!
Yeah.
Aw.
So Donna Maria, why was it drained? Was there something wrong with it and that's why it drained, or you just didn't have any rain and it drained?
Well, at least if it's filled up now from all the rain, it's probably nice and clean
Yeah.
for the little critters.
He's laid in my lap now and went to sleep.
Oh, you can't get up if you wanted to.
Not without waking him.
I think mine are over on the chair.
Now, see, when Taylor moved in with her dog, the cats were all scared of the dog because they were new to him. And Dick and Jane were the most fearful. And so he has come around, but Jane still has not. So she's still very, intimidated.
Yeah.
This is my area. That's yours. You stay over there. And
Right. Yeah. Cats are super territorial and they need to know what space is theirs, and then they figure it out together with their signals to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have two females that are very they're getting better, but they're they growl at each other and like walk slowly around each other, that kind of thing. Positioning. Yeah, Florida. Yeah, so much of it is sea level, right?
Wow. So what does that do to everyone's homes and everything? I wonder.
Well, it sounds like it's in a constant state of flux, raining and drought and rain and drought and kind of extreme weather. My daughter's birthday is Monday. She said the hurricane can't stop it. Yep.
How old is your daughter?
Oh, yeah. Sinkholes are a problem.
I was wondering what causes those, the sinkholes. I guess that is one thing that causes it.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
Category 2. Oh,
Hi, Geneva.
some high winds. Hi. Oh, she'll be 11, Danielle says. Aw.
Aw, such a
That's a
fun
cute
age.
Yeah. For girls. I don't know. I haven't had boys, but John has 12-year-old boys. They're okay, I guess. They're just kind of there, not they're not
Well,
real
from
yet.
experience, the girls were easier to potty train,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but the
usually
boys were easier to raise. In my
through the hormonal
yeah,
years. Yeah. Yeah, a little less erratic, maybe. less volatile.
And you know, if they got in trouble, okay, you're in trouble, and then here's your punishment, and that was that. You know, maybe some arguing, but that was that. And with the girls, it was totally different.
Oh. Yes, happy birthday to Danielle's daughter.
Oh yeah, happy birthday. Now, are the tornadoes over?
Yeah, what's the forecast like? Yeah. We get what we get, right, Donna? Get what we get. And we don't throw a fit. Okay.
Hi, Jen.
Oh, hey, Jen. What's going on? Let me guess. You're working hard.
Donna
You're either making a video or shopping or packing or doing a sale. Hardest working gal on YouTube. And we all get to enjoy what you do. We're just chit-chatting so far.
Yeah, trying to find out what's going on with the tornadoes and making sure everyone is safe.
Yes, just relaxing before your sale.
That's what I had to do earlier, Kathy. I just took a break from it. I had to wash a couple of things and took a break.
Yeah, I've been trying to get my stuff cataloged and organized for my weekly Whatnot sales that I'm starting on Tuesdays. And so with Whatnot, it's kind of, you guys have heard probably more than you want to hear about that, but basically it's a lot of front end work instead of the back end work that is invoicing and shipping and things like that. So it's kind of hard for me to power through it, but I know that the reward will be good because then I won't have to have this a lot of work with the invoicing and shipping and all that stuff. Yes, Jen. So, oh yeah, yeah. I was lucky last week. I got an unboxing done. I'd had piled up way too many things for that. And funny, I haven't gotten any packages since then. But I did a little shopping the last couple days because I was kind of down. So um, it ended up being that I shopped a little bit more than I usually do. So I'll be getting more packages. Oh, I see your kitty.
Oh yes. I have 2 packages here that I need to open, but I was waiting to do an unboxing.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
I like to see what people say about it afterwards, what they liked. Maybe I feel a little validated after that. Oh yeah, that was a good purchase. Oh yeah. You had that big
I
shopping
bet
trip.
you are, Jen.
Nice. I like that you have these plans to go different places to do your sourcing. That probably keeps things interesting for you. It's a good way to go. Sometimes I get tired of going to the same old places, but of course, if I find good things, then that's another story. And I've only just started sourcing, really, compared to other people. Um, but I've never been to one of those big, like, mile-long yard sales or any of those, like, events that it sounds like are in other parts of the country. I know I used to hear Skunky Junk talk about a flea market that happens once a year somewhere near us, and I've never been, but that would be some place on my list. I need to find out when the dates are and put it on my calendar. Oh, okay, yeah, that's good. Yeah, I just have extended family in California and like around Sacramento and then on the coast. Maybe I should look for not yard sales, but flea markets and things over there.
Yeah, good. I haven't had much luck at Goodwill either, Kathy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it got good here, I think, in June and July. I think people were really clearing out and kind of coming out of their hibernation for the summer. And so the thrift stores got a little bit better than they used to be. But then now sometime in August, it started going down again. Jen has superpowers. Yes, she does. She does. She does. Well, we have 20 friends here. Guess we could think about starting to show what we have today.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
Kathy,
5:30.
your sales should be picking up there. They'll be winding down here as the rain starts coming in, but it hasn't gotten rainy yet, so good. Yes, she does. Jen has just had a strong work ethic. Yes. Yeah, me too, Kathy. Well, I have a
I think
good.
my fire went out.
Oh no! Do you want to go work on it?
No, I can wait a little while. I have a blanket next to me.
Very good. Very good.
All right. Well, do you want to go first or you want me to go first?
I'll go first. Sure.
All right.
Oh yeah, you need more stuff. Well, I ship from Western Washington. Most of you know that I'm just north of Seattle. I use Pirate Ship and PayPal, and I do open box if you asked for it. I generally like to wrap that up in a couple weeks or the end of the month, just to keep my own sanity and not have to keep track of your items for too long or risk, losing them. Not that happens, but anyway, what else about me? We do offer up style because we like to give everybody a chance to put their offers in. And yeah, half of Jen's energy would be great. So we start with a starting price, and if there's nobody interested, then we go on to the next item. And if there is somebody interested and more than one person interested, we let you work it out to give us what your highest offer is, and then we count it down and move on.
Hi, Danny.
What else? Well, that's pretty much it. I think that's about everything.
Yeah, and we don't do just in case.
Yeah, no just in case. Thank you for that. Yeah, so I have a mixture of fun items today. I think most of which will be new to you, some of which might have been in a previous sale or drop sale that maybe I felt like didn't get enough attention. I do have a couple of items that I made today, and these are just some simple but really cool stretch bracelets. They have 4 different kinds of stone, natural stone, polished and made into 6 millimeter beads. And so I have two available. One is just slightly bigger than the other. I would say 7.5. And this one is 7 inches.
Did I miss your starting bid, LeAnne?
No, I didn't say it yet, actually.
Oh.
It's 8. Thank you. It's $8 start. And I wanted to let you know what stones are in these. So, and each one of these has a different pattern as well as the one that I'm wearing. So I'll use different patterns just to make them a little different from one another. And I wanted to get sort of Halloween colors going on. So that's why I did these colors. So you have the green, and that's green flowered jade. Then you have the orange dragon vein agate. And you see there's some variation in the color of the orange agate here. Then you have purple lepidite and natural black obsidian. So this is black and it's natural. Some obsidians are dyed and therefore a little darker black, but these are natural. They're all natural and not dyed. Again, green flower jade, orange dragon vein agate, and purple lepidite, and natural black obsidian. So they're really easy to put on. I like to use the silicone stretch cord that's made for beading, and then I tie it in a knot, a square knot, and put a little dab of flexible silicone glue on the knot, giving it a really strong and a long wear. Some of the other bracelets that I've made, I made with some different elastic cord that's a little bit thinner, but that wears out really quickly. So this will last you a good long time. And if you're interested, let me know. But I'm going to go on to the next item. These are the only two I have available. I have the 7 and then the 7.5 inch length. And then I have the Avon Chipmunk candle holder. This is crystal made by Avon. I have it on good authority that this is a chipmunk and not a squirrel. And I'm starting this at $9, and I am including the candle, which is a nice vintage candle. Never been burned, but it has been around for a while. But I think it's a great color to go in this little guy. Let me show you the Avon mark down there. I'm not exactly sure when this was made. I'm going to say probably the 90s.
Thanks, Jen.
They started, that's a chipmunk. Yeah, DM says it's a chipmunk. So if you don't have the chipmunk yet, you might need them in your fall decor. This is a nice one. Look at his little eye there. I have other crystal Avon pieces that were made in the 90s, so that's why I think this one is. And that's nicely made, you know, it's nicely fire polished on the seams there. No chips or cracks on this cutie. Boop, boop, boop.
Hi, Rebecca.
Hey.
Hi, Sherry.
Hi, Rebecca. That's a chipmunk. Yeah, it would look good on a tiered tray.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I like it for a candle holder, but of course you could do different things with it, put different things inside.
You could put toothpicks in it.
Yeah,
Anything.
this is kind of a weird thing to put in it, but so all right. Well, we'll go on to what Sabrina has next. Right?
All right. Let me switch us over.
Yeah, it is. It's really
And
nice.
the first thing that I'm going to show are a pair of salt and pepper shakers. And they're going to start at $8.
Okay.
And these are owls. No chips or cracks. They're in great condition. And I love their color, just perfect for this time of year. So you don't have to use them as salt and pepper shakers. You can use them as little figurines and put them in on a tiered tray, in a assemblage. You can put them in a display or a vignette. They would be great for this time of year. They go great with the fall season and Halloween. And they're this orangey tan color. Let me measure those. Give you an idea of how tall they are. I believe they're about 3 1/4. No, right at 3. So right at 3 inches tall. They do have their stoppers. I have replaced them. They were missing their stoppers, so I have replaced their stoppers. So you're getting both of them for $8. Here's the back, what the back looks like. Has a lot of detail.
I love that shiny glaze.
Yeah, they are pretty. Black in there for the eyes. And everything has been glazed except for right on the bottom around the stopper. But I don't see any interest, so we're going to go to my next item. All right, well, thanks for coming, Jen.
Oh, bye, Jen. Have a good
We'll
show.
send everyone over.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and now I'm going to have choice between a couple of dogs. And these dogs are about 4 1/2 inches tall. And they're going to start at $8. And you have choice. This is the first one that I'm showing. It's a little terror. White and tan and just a little bit of gray. The second one is this brown poodle with a white chest. Again, none of these have any chips or cracks. I have 4 total. The third one is a light gray poodle, giving you the side eye.
Yes. As poodles will do.
They're all in great condition. And the last one is a white dog with black spots. Black ears, black spot across his back, a black tail, and black across the bottom of his back. They're all about 3 1/2 inches tall, no flaws. They're in great condition. So you have choice at $8.
Those are all very nice and good size figurines.
Yeah. But I don't see any interest, so we can move back to LeAnne.
Right. Well, I have a choice as well. This will be a choice of ceramic shoes. Go ahead and switch us to.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I was trying to put type and
Yeah.
wasn't thinking about it.
This is a choice starting at 6. We're going to
Six.
start this one at 6. Oh, interesting. I just noticed a little crack on something. I had not, I probably did it myself. Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shoes to choose from. They're little ceramic shoes, so I'll show them all to you. So it's choice starting at 6. So if you're interested in any one of them, give us your best bid starting at 6. This is obviously a little meant to be a wooden shoe, but it's ceramic, and this one's made in Belgium. And I'll give you a quick measurement and we'll go through all of them real fast. It is, I'm going to say 4.5 inches long. It has a really cute little flower on it. The next one is really neat, and I had not seen one like this before. It has a nice speckled blue glaze. It says Germany. It has a number. I think that says Germany. Almost looks like a C instead of a G. And it has a kind of a different colored spot right there. Just want to point that out. Yeah, does that say Germany?
I think so.
Yeah. And then this has a note inside it. Looks like that. And I haven't looked at it in a while, so I can't remember what it says, but I remember it was cool. It says, and it's a real old piece of paper, it says June 1941. I've had this blue shoe for 34 years. Mrs. Artie Schmidt.
Hi, Jeannie.
So I thought that was really interesting. I've had this blue shoe for 34 years, so I just kept it in there. So that's another choice. Now here's another choice. This one's a little bit bigger, and this one is, I'm going to say 3.5 inches long. This one came from my mom's collection. It has the library building in Portland, Oregon on it. It's one of those sort of Victorian shoes with gilding. Now this does have a couple rough spots on it. There's one right here, and then there's another one right here. It looks like an old chip because it's kind of brownish on the bisque. But, you know, from distance, from display, you don't really see that if you just want the look. Of course, it can be a planter if you want it to be.
It's beautiful.
I love the, yeah, I love the design. And, you know, I know that it's a souvenir piece, so that might be, you know, not everybody's cup of tea, but it is beautiful. Yes. So that is another choice. Now here's a little bit more modern choice. It's sort of a little welly boot. It has sort of this glaze that's made to look like kind of rustic. So that is throughout, and it has a really cool textured bottom. And then this is the bare unglazed bisque bottom. So this is really cute. This is great for pens, pencils. I like a little plant coming out of the top. This one's really cute.
Mm-hmm.
So this is another choice that you have. And this is 4.5 inches tall. Really cute. I'd say it's sort of a muted red color. Not quite pink or berry, but more reddish. And then this is your 5th choice. And this one is also, I think, unusual. I don't see men's shoes too often. This one has a gilded painting on it. It has the bare bisque on the bottom. And then it has these original shoelaces, which I'm assuming are original because they're faded and old looking. Now, I did just notice it has a little crack right there, a little hairline crack that you can feel. So I don't remember that being there. These are from my own collection. I decided to part with my own collection. There's some more of the gilding or the painting. So that's your 5th choice. So again, I'll go through them real quick one more time. This is the little shoe, and these are starting at $6. So you can get any one of them starting at $6. Little wooden shoe. Here is the blue shoe with a note inside. I think this one's really neat. Thanks, Sherry. I see you at 6. Then we have the kind of Victorian shoe. It doesn't have a date on it. I don't know exactly when it was made, but it it has a number there, but it's just a
2. Oh,
you know,
starts with an
manufacturing
A.
number. Yeah, AG495.
Hi, Leslie.
Hey, Leslie. And then we have the little boot or welly. Not sure the date of this one either, but I'm guessing it's more modern than the rest. But it's heavy. I mean, for its size, it is super thick and you know, hefty. It's glazed on the inside as well. All of these are. Well, that's not true. The shoe is not glazed on the inside, and then this is not glazed on the inside. And again, this one's the one that has the crack right here. Don't remember that being there before I moved it around a few times, but oh well. All right, so we can count it down for Sherry, and then we'll see which one she wants.
Okay. Going once. Going twice. All in. And sold. Congratulations.
All right, Sherry, what's your choice?
The blue one.
A good one. Okay, Sherry, I'll put that aside for you. Thank you. This is the one.
So cute.
And I'll include the note, of course. Okay, that is my first this round. Next one. Well, I have a salt and pepper set that I'm calling a marriage because I cannot find them together in any of my research. I have found the piggy by itself, but not the chicken. And I'm starting this at 10. They're fairly old pieces. This one's marked Japan. I have no reason to believe that this is not Japan as well, even though it's missing its sticker. I love this chicken. I think it's so sweet and cute. Sitting in that little basket. So these are starting at 10. This little piggy's playing an accordion. I had them displayed just on a little side table with some old antique books. And I thought they looked really cute there. But when I decorated for fall, I decided I wanted to switch it up a little bit. I had them out for summer. Nice original cork stoppers. At least I believe them to be original. Thank you, Sabrina, for putting in the emails. I just realized the emails aren't below us. I don't know why.
Something's going on with my banner.
Okay.
So I need to work on that and fix it.
I wouldn't know how to do it. I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, lots of color in these guys. Lots of green, yellow. And I just like that kind of older, kitschy look. Oh, Leslie, someone gave you a little chicken and rooster. Aww.
You didn't know who it was? Oh, you can't remember. Okay.
Yeah, sometimes it's so hard to remember.
Yeah.
So these are pretty, I don't know, average sized, I guess, whatever average is. 3.5 inches tall is the piggy. And like I said, I think they've been put together, which I think makes for a really great marriage because they're similar painted styles, I would say. I don't remember. I don't think. Maybe. I'm going to set these guys aside. You can think about it. And we can go back to Sabrina.
I know that I did give someone some chickens or a little chicken, but I don't know who it was. It's been a little while ago. I can look at my paperwork because I write everything down on my paperwork. So I can look at my paperwork and let you know, Leslie.
Oh, thanks, Leslie. Yeah, I try. Hey, Warren.
You're welcome, Sherry. All right, I have an Avon owl. This is perfume, I think, or some type of, I can't get the top off. If you want me to dump this out, I can get my husband to take the top off, but I can't take the top off. So no worries if you want it emptied. But this is going to start at $6. And this is glass. It's a glass bottle and a plastic top. And it is gold tone. There's no chips or cracks. There's nothing wrong with it at all. It does have the little label on the bottom, but it's old and it's been scratched and I can't make out what it is inside.
Did you say it's Avon?
But I know it's Avon. Yes.
Okay, yeah.
But I don't know if it's perfume or cologne or...
Oh, Sandy's saying stop for some reason. She wanted you to see something above. Oh, Warren. Oh, Warren's bidding 10 on my salt and peppers.
Oh,
Great.
okay.
Oh, okay.
Here,
I
I'll
see
bring
that
it back
now.
up.
We can go back and count that down for you, Warren. Thank you for pointing that out, Sandy. I didn't see it. So we can count it down for Warren.
Sure. Going once.
And if we're mistaken, let us know, Warren. But I think you wanted these.
Going twice. All in. And sold to Warren. Congratulations. And thanks for letting us know, guys.
Thanks, Warren. I'll set that aside. Now we'll go back to the cute owl.
And this is... Hi. Hi, Warren. If we didn't say Warren, hello to you earlier.
Yeah, glad you're here.
I don't remember saying hi to you. This is 4 inches tall.
I think because we're looking at StreamYard, and whenever you use one of those symbols in StreamYard, it doesn't show the symbol. It just shows some other words, like the code for the symbol or the emoji. So that makes it hard to see. Yeah, thanks, Warren. I think you'll enjoy those.
So it's 4 inches tall. And I don't see anyone interested in this, but it's great for anyone that collects Avon or anyone that collects owls. Or if you're setting up an area or display for autumn or Halloween, you can stick this owl in there and it would look great.
It's a cutie.
But I'm going to move on to another item. And the other item is going to be a signed picture that's going to start at $12. And I love the looks of this. The different shades of green.
Ooh.
And at the bottom, it looks like wood with the grain in it. But this is, okay. This is pottery. It's got no chips or cracks. It is signed on the bottom.
by Joyce.
Yes.
Neat. Yeah,
And
it's
it
a really
also
neat shape.
I'm sorry.
It is a really neat shape, Kathy was saying.
Yeah, I love the shape of it and love the colors. And it does have the little pads on the bottom. One of them has moved, so it's not doing much good. But the other ones are protecting your surface. It's got this handle here that looks like a wood grain. Now, the brown area is not glazed, but the green is glazed, and it's a beautiful glaze. Danny, I see you at 12. Thank you. The inside is very nice and clean. No chips or cracks anywhere. It is just a little bit over 5 inches tall, and it is approximately 6 inches wide. And I don't see any other interest, so we can count down for Danny.
All right.
Going once, going twice, all in, and sold to Danny. Congratulations, Danny. I appreciate that. And I will put LeAnne back up.
That was 2?
That was 2.
All right. Well, I have a wooden collapsible cat basket. It can be a trivet or a basket. First, I'll show it to you flat as a trivet. I did show this in the shop hop that I was in last. And I'm starting this at $18. So
Okay.
it is handmade. It is made of oak, and it's made by a gentleman named Andy Pace, Acadian Enterprises, Placerville, California. It does have some cleaning instructions and some how to open and close it. So I've kept that in there. I'm going to attempt to open and close it for you on camera, which is a little bit, we'll see how it goes. It's not that hard. It's just a little awkward. So all you do is pull up on that, let the expandable part kind of relax and expand. Then this slips underneath these feet here, like that. And then it fits into the grooves right here and stays nice on its little.
Oh, well, that was pretty simple.
Yeah. Putting it down, you have to go the correct direction, otherwise it doesn't work, and then you have to flip it back. So that's the part that's tricky. So a lot of people like to put fruit in these, sitting on your counter, depending on your decor. You know, you might enjoy this wood look in your decor. And you can see how it was cut from a continuous or a solid piece of wood, cut sort of in a spiral. This one, of course, has a cat motif. We also have one that has a apple on top. So it's a pretty good size. It is solid wood, but it's not super heavy, despite it being oak. I'd say it's going to be between 1 and 2 pounds once it's packaged, but it's not like super heavy. I will give you a measurement on its height so you get an idea. Yeah, about 11 inches, and it's about 11 inches wide as well. And this hasn't been used before. This was a gift to me by my parents, and I love it, but it didn't quite fit in my decor. So it just sat, and I decided to get it out and let it go. So I'll see if I can fold it back down. Again, it goes a certain direction. Really not that hard, but it's just, there we go.
Very
Got
cool.
it the right way. Yeah, so it can just lay there. It can be under your, hot items, or in your cupboard if you want to put it away. But it does make a nice little fruit bowl. All right, and I'll include the instructions if anybody's interested in that piece. And the next piece is, again, a piece from my parents' house, but this is a little bit older. This is at least as old as the 70s. I'm not sure. It could be earlier than that. Oh, I see you, Sherry. Go back to the cat. There is a little lag. I noticed that there's a lag in YouTube land. So Sherry's interested in the cat trivet / basket. And we'll count it down. Thanks, Sabrina.
All in.
I'm glad you're interested in this, and we'll put it to good use.
And sold. Congratulations,
Right.
Sherry.
Thanks, Sherry. I'll package it with your shoe. All right, back to the mug. I'm calling this a spongeware mug. It has this sort of more primitive style bird. I wish that I knew this style. When I looked it up one time, did a Google Lens search, I came up with macaw.
What are you starting it at?
Oh, sorry. Let's see, I changed it from the first price that I had. I went down to 12.
Okay.
I had it a little higher because I do know that it is an older piece because it's been in my parents' house for quite a while. It does have some crazing all through it. There's no chips or cracks, but it does have the crazing through the glaze. You can see right here, it looks like a crack, but it is not all the way through. It's just in the glaze. And I would consider this more of a display piece anyway, but I think it was designed to be a drinking vessel. But anyway, I looked this up to see if this was a particular style of artwork. Macaw is what I came up with, but I don't know that it is absolutely that. It is signed. I don't know what it says. Mama, perhaps, USA. So again, when I first pulled this out of the house, I looked it up and didn't find anything just like it. I love the colors. That's one of my favorite things about this piece is all the yellow and the pink and the blue and the white with the black, which is very black. And then all that sponge work on the inside, which is interesting.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it is very different, I think. It's about 5 inches tall. Again, there's the signature. We live very close to a fire station, so we hear sirens quite a bit. We're a couple miles from I-5 too, so sometimes when there's something going on the freeway, we hear.
Sandy. That's so cool.
Oh, I like that.
I do too.
Yeah, we're trying to come up with something similar, like some cat-related thing, since we both love our kitties. So I'll set this beauty aside, and we will bring it back in the recap. See if anyone's
Don't be
interested.
sorry. That's cool.
Yeah, no, that's really good, Sandy.
We need y'all throwing names out to us.
Yeah. I like to think we make the deals too. We'd want to make it good for everybody. That's great. Well, that's my 2 for this round.
Yeah. All right. Now I'm going to bring you a Lacquered Elephant Box, and this is going to start at 12. And it's got the elephant on there. This is black. It is lacquered, and it's got gold detail. It's got the gold on the sides all the way around. This is the bottom. That's the inside of the lid. That's the inside of the box. I'm going to measure this.
Did I get your starting bid right?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's 2 inches tall, 4 inches wide. And this would be great to put a gift in and then gift the whole thing to someone. Or just gift them this, or gift it to yourself. I think those are the best gifts ever. You know you're going to like it.
Yeah.
But I love the gold on here. It looks like it's not wearing off. It's in great condition. There's a little area where it's been cleaned, where it's wearing off a little, but around the edges, I mean, it's in great condition for its age. This is a vintage piece, but I don't see any interest, so I'm going to put that down, and I'm going to go to some mugs. I have 2 mugs, and these are going to start at $18 for the pair. And they're mushrooms. They are identical, so you do get the pair of them. Now, let me just double check. Yeah, it's only one of them. On one of them, it is a little rough right here. Just these are old. And let me show you where it's rough. It's just little tiny flea bites.
Flea bites, yeah.
You can see them right there on the inside edge. That's not going to affect the way that you drink out of it or anything. They're tiny.
Yeah, and you would hand wash those anyway since they're so old.
Oh, yeah, you wouldn't put these in the dishwasher.
Mm-hmm.
You would hand wash these.
Yeah. They're so great for like an MCM look. Hey,
Yeah.
Bonnie.
Or, you know, make a flower arrangement. Use these in an assemblage. You don't have to use these. You certainly can, but you don't have to use these. You can put them on display. I have a mug tree, and these hung on the mug tree.
Yeah, nice. I'm pretty sure we have a teapot that matches those that my mom painted back in the day, or a similar style back in the like late 60s, early 70s.
Hi.
Did a lot of ceramics.
Hi, Bonnie. You don't have to apologize for being late.
Yeah,
You're here now. But other than the flea bites that I showed you, there's nothing wrong with them. There's no cracks. There's no other chips. They're in great condition.
Cute.
But I don't see... Oh, I see Danny. I was getting ready to say I don't see any interest. I see Danny. Well, we can go ahead and count down for you, Danny. Going once. Going twice. All in. And sold to Danny Girl Vintage. Thank you so much. Congratulations. And I will put LeAnne back up.
Well, let's see. I have something that I think is probably from around that same era. And this is going to start at $18. And it does not include the wine. This is just for display. But this is a fun piece. You might have seen this in my preview on Instagram or YouTube. Yeah, the mushrooms are hard to resist for sure. So this is, at first glance, without the wine bottle, you might not know what it is for. This is a 60s or 70s era wine bottle holder, caddy, whatever you want to call it. This is a handle here. And I did add the cording here, the leather cording, because originally it would probably had another wood piece that would loop around the mouth of the bottle. But I added this because it didn't have that piece, but I thought it was still a great display item, especially for those who like sort of the natural materials in their decor. Now this does have really nice old looking nails. Oh, we have a cat skirmish in the background. So it has those little old metal nails, and then it has this really neat weathered wood cryptomeria style where it has sort of some carving. Yeah, it doesn't fit your box line, Danny. Sort of crude but yet deliberate, in its organic feel, and then how it's kind of weathered. It really, I mean, to find a piece of wood like this or to replicate this, would be difficult. This thing's been around for a while, and you can tell. So this handle, like I said, would normally have had, at least in some pictures that I saw, would normally have had a wooden loop that goes around in here. But that's why I've kept the price low at $18 start. And then I think that this is a piece of vinyl rather than leather, but it's made to look like leather. But it has that vinyl feel. But I just loved how it looked with that wood. Get that wood grain in there. Yeah, they do look like handmade nails. Oh, and I forgot to point out, it does have an old sticker that says "Made in Spain." And you can see some vintage wear, some shelf wear on the bottom. Yeah, it kind of does look like homemade nails. It could very well be sort of the artisan. Why they wouldn't have used leather instead of vinyl, I really don't know. But, maybe they were animal activists or something. I don't know.
Maybe it's all they had on hand.
Maybe it's what they had on hand, yeah. And I pulled this as vintage too. I pulled this out of my mom's old, box of ribbon and things like that she had back in the 60s. And so that we had this leather cording in there. And that is leather. But I'll include that again, not including the wine bottle. It just so happens that the one wine bottle that we had in the house had a matador and a bull on it. Isn't that interesting, since this was made in Spain? I thought that was interesting. So I don't know, in the 60s and 70s, would you have carried your wine to a party like this? I don't know who came up with this. Obviously,
it's really cool
in Spain. But yeah, very unique items. And this is my first time showing it. So, and without the wine bottle, it's not too heavy. I'm going to take that off and show it to you without. Like I said, it's solid wood, but the kind of wood is sort of a lighter weight wood that you might see the cryptomeria owls made out of. This wood. You could hang some bananas off of it. I'll measure it real fast. 11 inches. That seems to be the magic number tonight. It looks kind of like a boat or, wooden shoe.
Yeah.
Again, made in Spain. Has that sticker. Maybe that was a price at one time.
Yeah. It kind of looked like a shoe when you first brought it up.
Yeah, I think it's meant to be like a shoe, and then it looks a little boat-like. It's just very interesting. Well, we'll pass on this for now. We'll
Hi,
find the right
Georgia.
home for it someday. Hi, Georgia. How's things? I'm almost done with my parents' house down near where you live. It sold, and we're closing this week. And there's been a lot of signing papers. Thank God we can do it digitally. But I'll still have to go to the escrow or the title place, I'm sure, in person before it closes for real. But yeah, that fun house selling stuff. It'll be nice to not have to go back and forth to drive hour and a half each way to do stuff. So, well, thanks for coming in, Georgia. And that, yeah, the house is finally almost done. Almost done. So that found some. It needed needs a lot of work. So we found basically some flippers that want to fix it up and flip it. So they're going to make some good money on it. So, all right, that's my 2 for this round.
All right.
Yeah.
I have a metal vase that's going to start at $12. And the reason that I like this so much is because it has orange and amber color and black all at the bottom. And then black on the very bottom and top. So you know what this goes well with? Some orange Halloween flowers. I think that would go great with some orange flowers and decorate for Halloween. It sits at 6 inches tall. It has the sticker Made in India at the bottom. It is made of metal. And it has like the amber color. It has orange and then black. And then it just keeps going around.
Wow.
The whole bottle, the whole bottom. Now there is somewhere on it, like an example right there, you can see where some of it has worn off.
That's patina, right?
No, it's actually where some of it has worn off, I think.
Well, I just mean it adds to the look.
Oh, yeah.
Look.
Yeah. But imagine that. I can't reach a pumpkin, but a pumpkin sitting next to it, the little owl sitting next to it.
Yeah.
So you've got your little vignette, and then an orange rose sitting, coming out of it. It'd be great for this time of year. Because I'm decorating in a couple of days, and if this is still here, I'm going to use it in my display.
Yeah, it's neat.
So grab it right now if you're interested. $12 start. All right, we're going to move on to my next item, which is a blue flower brooch. And this is going to start at $12 as well.
I hear some puppies. I want to play with the puppies.
My husband walked in, so, you know, they've never seen him. He's a stranger.
Yeah.
The bar.
For you. Stranger.
So this is metal. Starts at $12. And I'm going to measure it. It is just a hair over 3 inches. So it's got the light blue and then the light green. It is not marked. This is the back.
That's really pretty. I don't
Yeah.
think I see blue roses very often.
Mm-mm.
I like it.
So 3-inch blue rose, $12. And I don't see any interest. So we can pull LeAnne back up.
I realized that my last round, I think I just did the one.
Did
I got
you?
carried
Okay.
away. I'm pretty sure I just counted my items and I had an odd number. So
Well, do 3 this round.
7. I guess so. Yeah. I'm trying to respond to the chat and juggle everything. Isn't that silly? Okay. I have a necklace. I'll show real quick. This is a glass pendant necklace on its multiple seed bead necklace with an extender. This is going to start at $8. I have it backwards. There's the front. So it has a bit of foiling in the middle, or maybe you could even call it dichroic. I'm not exactly sure if that's the correct term for this piece. It does sort of look leaf-like, and it has some blue, green, and orange. So great for fall, I think. I know there's some glass lovers out there who appreciate this piece. And done. And then it has the nice seed beads that are faceted in sort of an irregular fashion. You know, there's seed beads that are sort of like this, and then there's some that are a little more uniform. I like the ones that are like this because they give such an interesting look. And then I believe these little beads are glass as well, little faceted amber brown beads. And give you a length on this guy. Remember, I did measure it once before. So it's an 18-inch length, and then it has a couple inches in the extension, an extender chain that is here. So it's 4 strands of the seed beads with the glass pendant. So it's pretty substantial size pendant. It kind of stands alone pretty nicely. And that pendant does slide back and forth, which is nice to kind of keep it centered as you move around. So that's that one starting at 8. And then I have an Avon perfume bottle. Of course, we've got to bring all the Avon perfume bottles out. And this one's going to start at 10. It is a good size one, and one I had never seen before. It is red glass, so it's not flashed. It is red glass, as far as I can tell, because I don't see any. If it were painted, you would have some indication of that. It does have a little, it didn't clean it real well. I just wiped it down quickly, so it does have a little something I need to wipe off there from probably display. And it does have Avon on the front license plate there. It does have some beautifully preserved stickers here. A little, yeah, some nicely preserved stickers that are somewhat metallic to look like the hubcaps. And then it does have this, which is nice. I saw some online that were missing this plastic bit that goes over the little opening there, and just sits nicely right there. Gives the little fenders on the back, gives shows your little spare, and this yeah, I think it sits like that. Little top to it. Yeah, the wheel spokes are in good shape. Sometimes those are worn off. And Wild Country, of course, I think is what it says. Supposed to be a 1930s. Can't read the 1930s. MG. It's an MG car. So, and it does have a really good amount, if not a complete full amount of the cologne in there, which if you did purchase this and did not want the cologne, I could easily pour it out and that would save on weight for your item, for your box. So like I said, it's a good sized bottle. There are a lot smaller ones out there. I have like a smaller Ferrari. It is like 6 3/4 inches long with that plastic top that comes off. So that's that one, starting at $10. And then let's do this oval frame, starting at $10. This is metal. This is sort of in what I like to call the Victorian revival that was pretty hot around the 80s, late 80s. That's when I think this was made. I'm not exactly sure. It is the Weston Gallery. It's the brand. This came out of my parents' house. It did have a nice picture of my daughter in there as a baby. I wanted to find another picture I could show it in, but I couldn't find one. I see Sabrina at 10. It does have the beautiful roses there, and the glass is in nice shape. It is about this big. Yeah, I think if you took like a 4x6 picture and cut it down, that's about the size of the picture you would put in here. I see Sabrina wants it. I do have a
Thanks,
box
Donna
for
Maria.
her. Yeah, thanks for your help as always, Donna Maria. Keeps us on track. So we can count it down, and I will go ahead and count that down. Unless there's any other interest, you need to go 11 or higher before all in. Right. Thank you so much, Sabrina.
Thank you, LeAnne. That's beautiful.
Is that your style that you like to decorate with?
Yeah, well, I think I'm going to do some brooch work on it.
Oh, nice. Yes. I spelled your name weird. Yeah,
It's okay.
I'm working on that too. I have actually a couple, like, those glass dishes that have like cutouts around it. I'm going to try to mount something in the middle to put brooches on.
Oh,
Think
very
outside the
nice.
box a little bit, but I like the frame idea too. So that's my 3 this round. Thank you.
All right, back to me.
Yeah.
I have 2 little pictures, and they're going to start at $8 choice. So they're these little pictures.
Oh.
So I'm going to show them to you one at a time. They do have stickers on the back that says Made in Italy. And that's hard to see, but I will do my best to show you. Now, I can't really tell if these are girls or boys. So it's little children, and each one of them, each picture has a dog in it. This is a round picture. And see if I can get the lighting right so that I can show you this. It's hard to see in person, so I'm not sure. Right here, it says Made in Italy. I don't know if the other one, oh, wait a minute. This one's a little better. Right here,
Oh,
you can make out it a little better. I'm going to measure these, and then I'll show you the second one. They're exactly 4 inches circular. This is the second one.
Oh, a little dog is so cute. I have the girl, but the other one is a different one. Neat. I don't have that one.
I like collecting these when they have the adult photos in them, or
Oh, okay.
if the frames are metal.
Mm-hmm.
But these are wooden frames,
Mm-hmm.
and they're children. So I do let them go when they're this way.
Got to make the hard decisions, right? I'm trying to decide about my cat collection, what needs to go and what needs to
Oh, I know.
come to me. Like I was MCM, and then I'm like cats with yarn and like salt and pepper cats. I just can't make up my mind. They're all so cute.
All right, but I don't see any interest in those.
Those are nice for a gallery wall to fill in little
Yeah.
spaces. Yeah.
Yeah. And then my next item is a brooch that's going to start at $12. This is a pretty old brooch. This is the back. Whenever you do see this little V, then it's a pretty vintage brooch. It's a gold tone. This is the front. It does have this green rhinestone.
Oh. That.
I'm going to measure it. Two and a half inches by almost 2 inches. And this starts at $8. And it is gold tone. And the pen is working. It is fully functional.
I love the vintage look of that.
Yeah, me
Amazing.
too.
Love the cutout filigree.
And this green is Christmas green.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You might not be able to see it.
Oh, there. Yeah, the light's coming through.
I'm trying to show you in the light, but it is a true Christmas green.
Pretty. Very emerald, would you say?
Yeah. Absolutely. All right, we're going to bring LeAnne back up.
That might have been a brooch that they might have worn like with a collared shirt or like right here at the throat.
Yep, right in the center.
Mm-hmm. Neat. Well, I have a blue cat wine bottle. This would have had Riesling wine from Germany. You might have seen these fun wine bottles out there in various colors. It would be fun to have a rainbow collection of them. I'm starting this at $12. It is empty. It no longer contains wine.
Well, that's too bad. I don't want it now.
But they are very right. Well, you have your box wine. You're ready to go.
No, Danny has the box
Just
wine.
play on Danny. Yeah.
Her house.
This doesn't have, I haven't found any flaws on it. Well, okay, I say that. Now I found something.
It looks like it.
Oh, it's on the outside. Never
It's
mind.
in great condition. I love that color blue.
Yeah. It's nice. Yeah, that's just on the outside. Wiped it right off. Yeah, it's a nice, I'd call it royal blue.
I'll be right back, okay? I'm going to get something to drink.
Yeah, sure. Wipe my fingerprints off on it. It is very shiny, which is nice. It gives a really nice look. I have this sitting up in the window next to a potted plant. It does have a serial number right there. I'm not sure if all of them do. And it does, when you see them in the store, it does have a sticker on the back. This one has had the sticker removed. And the sticker would have, you know, the standard labeling for selling wine. It's fairly tall. Let's see, how tall like a wine bottle normally is. 13 inches, exactly. You can, of course, do all kinds of neat arrangements with it. You could put a candle in the top, a taper candle. It's a really nice pop of color all the way through. Like I said, there's no damage on it. I think they are painted. I think they start off as clear glass and then they are painted. I want to say, but they are so well painted that there's literally nothing showing through. So I don't know what they use, what kind of paint that is, some kind of really heavy duty. So yeah, oh, I'm starting it at $12. And yeah, feel free to look it up. There's some online, various colors, various prices. Have you not seen these before, Donna Maria? I know I hadn't seen them probably before I started watching YouTube lives. I don't really go through the wine section much in the store, but I did one time see these in my grocery store. Just a couple versions of the colors. I think they don't, you know, just like wine, how wine's produced, you don't necessarily always have the same kind of wine available all the time. No, this came to me without the label. So the label had already been taken off. But when you see them in the stores, they do have the label on. $12. There's the tail.
I think they're great.
They're fun decor pieces for sure.
Yeah. I have a black one.
Solid glass.
That yeah, that's in my collection that I'm using.
Yeah. Nice. Oh, Danny wants yours.
Yeah,
I'd like a black one too. Black or gold.
I had two of them and I sold one and then I kept one.
Here's another fun piece I'll show you. This is an Avon piece again, and this I think is hilarious. Lewis and Clark in Sacagawea or Wea, depending on how you like to pronounce it. And this is starting at 10. I had never seen this one before, but there are some out there. I did look it up and found that it is a thing. Oh, Danny wants to know how much for the round pictures. I think you were starting at 12, right? For the
round pictures
made in Italy. Made in Italy.
They're $10 choice.
$10 choice. That's right. So this mug is Avon. I think when I looked it up, oh yeah, 1985. Not to be used for beverages, only decor. Does not have any chips or cracks.
That thing is wild looking.
Isn't it weird? It's so weird. I might have to give it to my daughter if I don't sell it, because she would just be like, oh, that's just too, just anything with like old, like frontier or like Revolutionary War faces on it. Like it blows her mind that that is something people want to make and buy. It's almost ironic to her. Like,
Mhm.
so she thinks it's so weird that she likes it.
Yeah, I think it's great.
Oh, okay, Georgia. Trisha had the cat wine bottle with the labels, and there's a discussion about whether the label came off. Well, I'm pretty sure you could just soak it off, unless
You,
it's a plastic one.
I think that you can just soak it off.
Yeah. But like I said, that came to me without it, and I don't know what it looked like. I'll have to pay attention when I see it in the store next and let you know.
It's
But yeah,
a
like
it's a clear plastic label that's on mine.
oh,
It's
okay.
a clear plastic label,
So
and
you
then
can
it
get it
has the writing on it.
right. So if no one is interested, and I totally understand if this is not your thing, yeah, and it's a double-headed one too with Sacagawea,
In the
with the
center.
tree and the. I mean, can you imagine designing this? I don't know. 4 inches wide and 3 inches tall, exactly. Like, let's make a Lewis and Clark mug. That's a good idea. He has like what's presumably a beaver hat, and I haven't looked up their actual faces to see, paintings of them to see if the likenesses are correct, but I'm assuming so. So we will pass on this one for now and go back to Sabrina.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Let's see what I have next. Somewhere in mine they started.
Oh, yeah.
Oh wow, Leslie.
Well, they didn't have a lot to do probably back then, Leslie. Maybe they enjoy, I don't know, they wouldn't enjoy it. Lots of people died and were maimed, but maybe it was just such a shock for it to all be over that they needed to relive it somehow. I don't know. It's interesting.
All right. I have a 10 that's 5.5 inches tall, and that includes the handle. That is going to start at $10. This is or was made in England, and it is a dare or dar, however you want to pronounce it.
Oh, yeah. Was that a
DAR.
biscuit company, I think? Biscuits or tea?
I don't know.
I think it's biscuits. I think they're still around.
Oh, are they? I
That's a
didn't think they were
beautiful.
around anymore.
Oh, well, let me Google it while you show your beautiful piece.
This is a good size 10. I didn't measure how wide it was, but it's pretty wide. 5 inches, a little over 5 inches wide. And it is got beautiful colors for this time of year.
Yeah, they're still around, or at least some company named Dare out of
And
Canada.
it was originally for biscuits.
Yeah, they make different kinds of cookies
Biscuit
and
tins.
mhm.
Oh,
Whether or not it's the same company, I don't know, but it's DARE.
no, DAHER.
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. I never mind. Don't listen to me. I
I think
heard
it's
Dare.
DAHER. Something like that.
Well, it's a beautiful tin made in England, starting at 10 with the lid.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
It does come off. I did
Yeah.
not have this problem earlier. Here's the inside. There's just so many things. You can store things in these tins. You know,
Mm-hmm.
there's so many things that you can do. You can store things in them. You can wrap the inside with saran wrap and use them for cookies or biscuits or whatever you want to call them.
Mhm.
And I see Danny. Thank you so much, hun.
It's just a gorgeous like thing that wasn't necessarily meant to be kept. I mean, maybe, but
Right.
yeah.
And this particular one, it doesn't go straight down. So
Yeah.
it's got this little wave in it right here.
Yeah.
I just love that they put those extra details in
A
something
design
like
element
that.
that they didn't have to do. Yeah.
Right, that most people just throw away.
Right. It's nice.
All right, we can count this down for Danny.
It was 10 start,
Yeah, it
$10
was
start.
10. You're right. You're talking about this 10. It was 10.
The tin is 10.
Yeah. All right, going once. Going twice. All in.
Thank you, Donna. Some people, Danny, we just got to keep it straight for you.
Sorry. I
Cracked into
wasn't
that box
making
wine
fun.
already.
I was just trying to make a joke. She knows.
You know.
She knows.
I
And
loved watching you two together. Was that her first time on? Or
yes, that was her
Danny
first time on ever.
she did great.
She did. I know. She did do really good.
She looked natural, yeah.
Yep.
I loved it. It was great to see her too, because I'd only seen her in the chat. So
Right.
it was fun.
Congratulations, Danny.
Yay,
And
Danny.
was that my first or second?
Well, let's say it was first. I think
Yeah, it was my first. So let me show you a flower frog.
Ooh.
It's a ceramic flower frog, and it's going to start at 12.
She wanted the blue cat. What?
You want the blue cat.
Instead
She wants.
of,
She must be lagging. So she wants the blue
okay.
cat of yours. How much was that?
It started at 12.
Okay. So Danny, that starts at 12. Are you good with 12?
Yeah, we'll just call it the speed round at this point. If she wants it, she can have it for 12.
Yeah.
Oh, the leg. Sorry about that. We gotta remember
Yeah.
to go slow.
All right. This is ceramic. It's handmade and hand painted. The corners are pinched. It has 7 holes for you to put your flowers in. Okay. Yeah, she wants it for 12. You can use artificial flowers or you can use real flowers. And I always forget to bring my flowers to show you. But you just stick the stems down in here. And I want to see if there is, and I can't see from here, but some of these have the spiky frogs on the inside to catch your stems. And I can't tell whether this one has it or not because the holes are so small. Let me see if I can check. Some people want to know that. Well, let's see if anyone's interested first. And if you want to know that, I can take a flashlight and look. It is signed, but I'm not sure if it's TB Molly or TS Molly.
Hmm.
I'm going to measure this. The glaze is on the entire thing except for the very back where it sits. And it's 5 by 3.5 inches. Yeah, I got you, Danny. I crossed you off for the 10. We got you down for the cat bottle. There's no chips or cracks. It's in wonderful condition. And you don't have to just lay it down. You can prop these up. You can sit them down. You can use fake or real flowers. But I'm not seeing any interest, so we'll go back to LeAnne. That was my second item.
That's such an interesting piece. I want to know how people, I mean, I know flower frogs have been around for a while, but
Yeah.
to hold flowers, the stems in place and keep them all separated. But like to make one out of ceramic or pottery, I don't know how that would have started. I don't know.
Well, it started a long time ago. I know that these, because I have this for sale as well, these started first,
Oh,
I
yeah.
believe.
Yeah. Those and the other metal ones with the spikes. Yeah.
Yeah. And then, but these seem so much easier. All you have
True.
to have is some clay.
Right.
And
You can
then
punch out the
make
holes
sure
and-
you leave the inside hollow.
Mhm.
It won't be as pretty as this, but I could make one.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And then the hand painting is so nice. And I just would
Right.
love to see a lot of these flower frogs. I'd love to see them like all done up with the florals.
Oh, yeah, I could probably do a video on that.
Oh, really? Do you have some like experience with flower arranging and
Yeah.
just the touch?
Yeah, that's what
neat.
my mom used to do.
Oh, cool.
So I would help her.
Yeah. Very nice.
So, or I have helped her. Or watched her more than helped her would probably be the thing to say. Yeah, but I could do that.
That'd be fun. That'd be great content.
Yeah. And I have a collection of flower frogs, so I could probably show the different ones that there are. I'll get right on that, LeAnne.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that. I'm looking forward to it.
All right, I'll switch right back over to you.
Well, let's talk about flower arranging some more. I have this awesome vase. I showed it in another sale at one point. It's a very special signed art glass vase that I'm starting at $50, and I'm sticking with that starting price because it's actually lower than what a lot of his pieces go for. There's this beautiful blown glass art glass vase made in the 80s. So it has a very kind of 80s look with that abstract design, starting it at 50. It is
I
a
love that.
signed, yeah, it is a signed piece. I love the shape, how it's sort of flattened from both sides. And then it has sort of a uniform shape, but a little bit, off, a little bit organic. I will show the signature here. Where is that? There it is. So Tim Hall. Here it's Timothy Hall. He does go by Tim as well. He does teach in Santa Barbara, and I'm not sure if he's producing glass pieces anymore, if he's just teaching. It says 1988. I think it says 1088, so it might be October 88. A nice polished bottom. This is where the pontil was. And then they polished it to make it flat. If you look him up, he does have some similar pieces, but they're all different, all unique, because they are all one of a kind. So that side. So it is in very good shape. The only little thing that I could tell might have happened post-manufacture is this little scratch right here, and it very much resembles the etching from the signature. So I wonder if it was just a little slip of the etching design or tool. It's not something that you notice when it is on the shelf, and there's no chips or cracks. I have washed it out with vinegar. And what you see here is in the glass. I think this would be really pretty filled with some of those, gently filled with some of those glass marbles. Like a single color, possibly maybe halfway filled, because I like a lot of color. It is a really amazing piece, Jan. Thank you for saying that. It is very thick too, so it's not a flimsy, thin vase that's going to break easily. And it has this nice smooth part here. Basically told you what I know about it and the artist. And signature is very clear right there. I purchased it for my own collection because I really like the style. And then I just decided, well, I'm not appreciating it as much as maybe somebody else might, and I would offer it up. It's as big as my head. All right, so I'm going to set this one aside. I think that was number 1.
It was.
And then what else do I have here? Oh, well, I do have my bug plaques back here. And I first showed these in the summer ween. And I'm going to give them one last chance. I have 2, 4, 6 available. And they're all different bugs. And I put these together. I painted the bugs gold and also the plaques. And I mounted them, or put a 3M stick-on hanger there and signed each one. And so I have those available for the low price of $8. I'll just do an $8 start choice. And then if that way, if there's one that that 2 people are interested in, then we can let you see who wants it more. So we have that one with the 3 winged insects. We have a spider up here. We have the scorpion, which is a little bit larger. Again, they all have the hangers here. And those hangers do stick on really well. I've had these hanging in my own house for decor. This is meant to be like a sort of faux taxidermy, which is a great sort of design element reminiscent of sort of Victorian academia type decor. This is obviously a very large bee. I love the shape of this plaque.
Did you have any spiders?
Yeah, I just have this one spider.
Okay.
Just the one spider. I had these originally.
Oh, I didn't even put the start in. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, $8 now, because I had them originally at 10 and I sold 6 of them, so I have 6 left. I have this one, which has a beetle and a couple cricket-like ones. 2 of my kittens were playing around. Oh, gosh. You had to take it away from them, Sandy? Oh, well, I would have too. I don't blame you for that. This one's funny because it's like a, oh, thank you, Sabrina. It's like a, I debated about whether to put this face down or face up, but it kind of had like a comical face, almost like a face on a caterpillar. That didn't make any sense. And then it had a baby, so I thought it was funny. So that's my personal favorite. And I won't be sad. These will stay in my own, whatever's left will stay in my own thing. So yeah, we'll count it down and let Sabrina choose. I have a feeling she wants the spider.
I do.
All right. If anyone else is interested, just chime on in. I'll let them go for 8 each. So fun for Halloween decor if you're kind of into that all year, which I kind of am now. You can keep it out all year. Oh, Danny's in at 8. So as long as you want a different one than Sabrina, we'll do it for 8. Okay, Sabrina wants the spider. Which one do you want, Danny? Oh, Georgia wants the scorpion. Well, let's see what Danny says first, just in case she wants the scorpion too. Danny's gonna say 9. Okay. My system is completely out the window, which is fine. We're all friends here. So the scorpion, tentatively to Georgia, unless Danny wants it. Danny, which one did you want? Stop bidding. It's $8. There's not a lot of people here. So, oh, you wanted the scorpion? Okay. Georgia, I'm sorry. Is there another one that you wanted? Because Danny expressed interest first. At least I didn't see you before.
Yeah, she was the second one.
Sorry, honey. I wish I had another scorpion because that's pretty cool. I'll let you look at the other ones just in case, but no pressure. The scorpion's the best one.
I
Says you.
think that the scorpion's pretty cool too. So
It is. It is. The spider's kind of small by comparison. But if all you had was the spider, it'd be awesome too.
Yeah.
Oh, Georgia, I'm sorry. I know what it's like. I'm sorry, honey. Well, Danny, I'm happy for you to have. Oh, you're Scorpio. I see. All right. Well, if I come across another scorpion, Georgia, I will hold it for you.
Well, Danny said she can have it. She'll take the bee.
Oh, seriously? Oh,
Yeah.
good. Well, if you're still interested, Georgia, you got it.
Danny, that's so sweet of you. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. You're such a sweetheart. Like I said, my system went out the window, so it's my fault, really. I can never keep to that. You know, I'm trying to make it fair and let people kind of duke it out, but yeah. So Danny gets the bee. Sabrina gets the Spidey. And if Georgia is still okay, we'll give Georgia. And I know you have a lot of my stuff. It's not about that. It's about you having things that you like. And Georgia gets the scorpion. All right. I'm good. Thanks. Yeah. Your turn, Sabrina.
Oh, I was reading the chat. Sorry about that.
Okay. No worries. Take your time.
All right. Now, let me see.
Oh, we only have 2 after this.
Yeah. Let me show you these earrings. These start at $16. And these are a shell.
Ooh.
And I was told that this is black onyx and faux diamonds, but I'm not sure there's enough there to be black onyx. So I'm going to let you make your own judgment, and I'm going to put it close for you to see.
No, I can't.
They are beautiful, and there's a lot of detail here in this shell.
Yeah, so it's a polished and carved shell, or shell carved and polished.
Right. It's on a fish
hook.
Fish hook. That's the back side. And I'm going to measure this. It's about 2 inches. Almost 2.5 inches. And these are vintage. So almost 2.5 inches. So this is where they would sit.
Whoa, pretty.
Very pretty.
Hmm. The shell, the way it's curved and being that natural material, it really plays on the light and gives it different colors, almost an iridescence. Pretty.
And so I like that the way that they did these, because the way that they're shaped, depending upon what way you put them on, or you could put it on this way and have it facing outward.
Oh yeah, it's a different look.
So these are $16 start, but I don't see any interest. So we're going to put those down, and I'm going to show my next item. And it's going to be a $10 start for a Vera Bradley bag.
Oh.
And the reason that I'm doing this only for a $10 start is because the color
Ooh.
even though it has fall colors in it, the pink is more of a summer color. But I do think that you can get away with it for the fall because it has all of these darker, deeper colors in it.
Mm-hmm.
So it does say Vera Bradley on all of the hardware. It is in great condition. No tears, no holes, no pen marks, no stains. It has been washed. The ones that I need to pack up are not dry yet, but they've been washed. No outside pockets except for the ones on the ends. So you do have a little pouch on each end.
Hi, Sherry with an I. How are you?
Hi, Sherry.
And yes, Danny, I think we are going to do a recap.
And on the inside, you have 2 pockets, one on each side. I am not good at showing purses.
Well, it's not easy. I love the different fabric on the inside. It's
I know. I
corresponding.
love
but
how
it's
they
not-
do that.
Mhm.
That's what it looks like on the inside. It's got a magnetic closure. So right here, it's a magnetic closure. And here is the handle. And let me know if you want me to measure it with the handle. Otherwise, I'm just going to measure the body of the bag. And it looks to be 10 by 12. And then width-wise, it is 4 inches wide. So 10 by 12, and on the sides, it's 4 inches wide. And the handle is in great condition. There's no loose threads. There's no material coming apart. It's in wonderful condition. There's no dirt. It has been washed. There's no pen marks even before I washed it. Great. Thanks, Sandy. And my last item before I go and switch LeAnne back, hi Cricket, is this Mosser Clown. And it's going to start at $18. Did you see the note from Sherry to you, LeAnne? His name, this is a slide glass, and his name is Hobby. He does have his name written on the top of his hat. Right there. It says Hobby. And his M for Mosser is right there. Right above, there you go, right above my finger. I believe he's about 3.5 inches tall. Yes, 3.5 inches tall. No chips or cracks. And he's in wonderful condition. Now, some slide glass glows. He does not glow. But he's got a lot of detail. But I don't see any interest, so we can go back to LeAnne.
All right. 7.5-inch bracelet for Sherry. Thank you. I'll let you switch our screens, little miss.
Oh, I was getting ready to do that.
Yes, I know. So I have
There you are.
probably the only not vintage thing except for my plaques that I have in today's sale from 2009. I have some Star Wars pancake molds. So I thought these were cool for a live sale, so I brought them. They are from Williams-Sonoma, and they do produce some awesome looking pancakes for your Star Wars fan in your life. They do have a pancake recipe, but of course you can use your own. And so it comes with the little instructions and what look like brand new, maybe never used pancake molds with a little handle that folds down flat. So there's your stormtrooper, or no, your Darth Vader. Here's the stormtrooper. And if you're crafty, you can use them for other things too, besides pancake. And they look like non-stick. And I think if I actually read
What did you say these started
the
at?
instructions, I didn't. Thank you for reminding me. I'm starting them at 18. They are something that I'm probably going to list on eBay if nobody's interested here, because I think there are Star Wars fans out there that would really like them. So there's 3 the pancake molds. They do have a little linen bag that comes with them, and they all fit really nicely in there. So you have your Yoda, and they're a good size, perfect size for a pancake. I believe you put them down like this. You pour your pancake in, let it sit, and then you probably flip it over. And then it pops out that way. Haven't tried them. So again, the instructions or the original thing is here. It actually does have the original price, which is $19.95. Williams-Sonoma. It was a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, the Jedi Master Chef created an epic breakfast to unleash the power of his Padawan. Using the Force, he created 3 pancake molds in honor of their favorite galactic heroes and villains. Our Star Wars molds couldn't be easier to use. Just place them with their handles up on a preheated grill, then pour in your batter. After the first side is cooked, remove the molds and flip the pancakes. Serve a stack drizzled with your favorite syrup and let the adventures begin. I think it's starting to be pancake season. So have those three. It's a nice little set, Williams-Sonoma. So I'm going to put those aside. And then for my last item or items, it's a choice of cherished teddies. And they are, I believe, Priscilla Hillman Anesco. And these are starting at just $5 each choice. So I have 3 to choose from. And they are the cute little figurines made by Anesco, some kind of little resin. 1993 is the date on all of them. Priscilla Hillman is the artist. She designed for Anesco. And this one, yes, it's my favorite. You're Perfect. It's got the little cat. And these are pretty perfect as far as I can tell. I don't see any issues with them. They have their little felty pads on the bottom. Yeah, they're cute. Nice little gift for yourself or someone. A little daisy on that one and a blue spotted bonnet, or a white with blue spot bonnet. And this one has a little ducky, again with a bonnet. These are from my mom's collection. Had lots of little cherished teddies. There's some kitties. I have most of them listed on eBay, but I'm starting to pull them out to show on live sales. I have these 3 to choose from. And then I do also have, and I'll let Sabrina have her turn, of course, before we do it, but we'll do the speed round, but I also have some little $1 items that I'm calling add-ons. And so if you've already placed an order with me or have an open box with me and you want to add that to your order, it's just $1 per item, and they're mostly lightweight. So you just get little extras in your box for just $1 each. The first one I showed, need it by the 4th for a gift. Is it this one, Leslie? Yeah, if there's no other interest, we can say Leslie at $5. That's what you want. Yeah, and if I didn't say it before, obviously they're all teddy bears. Some of she makes some kitties, and there are different cherished teddies that are actually cats and not teddies. Oh, all 3? No, change your mind for Christmas. Okay, you want all 3 for $5 each, Leslie? Are you okay with 15 for the set? Unless anyone wants to fight you for it, that sounds okay with me. I'll put it aside and just let her clarify in case I misunderstood anything, which does happen.
Yes, 15, she said.
Okay, honey, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's a good, I've started shopping for Christmas too. So sold to Leslie. Thank you so much. Okay, your turn, honey.
All right. I have, where did he go? I have a snow baby from Department 56. And it is August's birthstone in its little package. And I think it's called Peridot. Is that right? Peridot.
Yeah, that's how I say it. Yeah. What's your start?
I'm sorry, 12.
It's okay. There we go.
Look at those beautiful little blue eyes. And the lips looks like they have lipstick on them. I love snow babies.
That's a pretty cute one.
I would just have snow babies all over the place.
Ah, good to know.
I love snow babies, but
Hmm.
don't have room for them with everything else. So all the snow is all over the body. It's not missing any at all. So if you know anybody with August birthstone, or if you collect snow babies, or if your birthday or anniversary or special day falls in August, then this is a must for you. There's no chips, there's no cracks. It's got its stamp and label on the bottom, 56, Department 56. And I have several of these that I'm going to be selling. So if this is just will be your first one, and you're like, no, I'm not going to start a new collection and then not be able to find them. Well, I have some for you.
Good to
All
know.
right, it stands about 3 inches tall. So this one can be your first one, and then you can just get some more, and you'll be able to find them because I have them. But I don't see any interest in the little guy. So I'll sit him back in, and I do have his original packaging and box.
Oh, that's good to know.
So you do get his original package, his original Snow Babies box. So I'm going to put him back in there. And the other item is this other lacquered box that starts at 12.
Ooh, that's cute.
And this one has feet. It has gold detail around the box. And it is a hinged box. The inside of it is painted red. And this would be great to put your jewelry in, or put a gift in.
Love notes. Cat treats.
$12 starting box with feet? What?
It's not a starting bid of 12? No?
Yeah, but what is it that you typed? Box with
Box
feet.
with feet. It's a box, and you said it has feet.
Oh, okay.
You said it has feet, so that's what I wrote.
I'm sorry.
No.
It didn't make sense to me when I read it.
Yeah.
But that's what I
Doesn't have
said.
feet
So you
inside.
typed exactly what I said. I guess in the
That was
future I
weird.
need to say a footed box.
Yeah.
Because when I read it, it doesn't make sense. So I guess
Right.
my grammar was incorrect.
You're right. It doesn't. You can read it
Right.
different ways. I like to make things interesting. So
No, I
why
just
be
need to fix
boring?
the way I say it.
Yeah. Box full of feet. Ugh. Chicken feet, whatever. Kathy. She gets it. She gets my weirdness.
Yeah.
It is funny though. Yeah, what's on the front? I thought that was really pretty.
It is really pretty, but I
A
showed it.
maiden with some flowers out in a
There's a
field by
castle
her
behind
castle.
her,
Yeah,
and she's carrying a flower.
she's some sort of castle girl.
It's not painted. This is just lacquered
Applied.
on.
Okay. Foot brooches. That would be a good little storage box for brooches.
Yeah. And let me measure it. I was getting ready to measure it when I was reading the chat.
Yeah, your luck box with feet. Okay.
Right. 7 inches by 3.5, and it is 1.5 inches tall. So deep.
I like all the color. It's really pretty.
Yeah, it is really pretty. And I love the glaze, the lacquer that's on it.
Mm-hmm. They
They did a good job.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's been taken care of because sometimes, it's not, all there. I have like a jewelry box of my mom's that's that black lacquer and some little bits are missing.
But that's my last item.
That's it.
That is it.
Danny had to think about it and wait for that lag, but there you go.
Oh, Danny.
Danny.
Well, let's count her down.
Count it. Let's be official.
Going once. Going twice.
I have not either, Sandy, and I do not want to. I do not eat.
All in?
Or noses. I don't want to eat any noses.
Yeah, just the idea of it. And sold to Danny. Congratulations.
Well, I don't like thinking about any of it really, but yeah. You live on a farm, so you're better off than I am with that stuff. Yeah, it's easy to collect boxes, and because I am kind of a squirrel, I put things in little places and forget where I put them. So yeah, we can do a quick speed round, and then like I was mentioning, if anybody's interested in seeing my little add-on items, I can do that too. We're having so much today. You're not freezing to death, I hope.
What's that?
Your fire didn't work out. I hope you're not cold.
No, my husband came and put some more in it.
Oh, I wondered if that was him or maybe the dogs. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good man. Good man.
Yeah.
Okay. So I do have one more stretch bracelet left. This is our recap. This one's a 7-inch in length, I guess, on a real nice stretchy cord with a little glue on the little thing. And that is just $8. And it has 4 different stones. I'll go over them real quick in case that matters to you. Green flower jade, orange dragon vein agate, purple lepidite, and natural black obsidian. Again, natural colored stones, not dyed. $8. That's L1. Then I have the Avon Chipmunk with candle if you want it. It is included, $9. And it is crystal. And it is super cute. Look at his little nose. And it's L2, $9. L2, this nice Avon piece, no damage. Then I have the brown seed bead and glass pendant necklace. This one, I'm going to go $6 if anybody's interested. For $6, I think it's a great piece for fall, and I have so much jewelry. I need to move some things. It is an 18-inch necklace with a 2-inch extender. And that's L4. Then I have the, I sold the collapsible basket, I think to Sherry, but I didn't write it down. Tell me if I'm wrong about the wooden basket, because I didn't write it down. Sherry, I think that went to you. Then I have this spongeware mug. I'm calling it spongeware for lack of a better term. This is very vintage. It's been around my parents' house since the early 70s, maybe even the 60s before I was born. This is $12, and it is L7. Yeah, Sandy, because I did a lot of jewelry making, I figured out that 7 was the typical bracelet size. So if you wore a 7, your probably wrist is actually like 6.5. Yes, I will. I will do that, Sherry, because I find it very fascinating, and I specifically ordered those stones when I was putting together the bracelet. So I will do that, Sherry. So standard bracelet size. Now we know we're not standard, but for jewelry making purposes, 7 inches is usually like the average or standard size. And then it goes 7.5 and 8. My mom typically did an 8. Thank you, Sandy. I think I saw it. Yeah. Write down the stone. I will. That is, I try to always do that, but sometimes I don't remember. So I'm glad you said that. So I rambled enough about bracelets. This is $50. This is L8. It is a Timothy Hall signed art glass vase from the 80s, 88 to be specific. 50. And then I had the Avon car, and the hull base is L8. This is L9 and it's $10. It's an Avon MG, I think I said. Yeah, 1936, 38, something like that. I bet it's 38 MG. Yes, Sherry, Catwood Basket got you down. I appreciate that. Sherry with the Y. All right, so that one is $10. Sorry, I'm a little sidetracked. $10 L9. Then the Spain wood bottle holder out of this beautiful vintage wood. It is marked made in Spain with that little sticker. This is $18. I think it's a pretty unique piece.
It is.
It is in my world. And L10 was the number for that, and it's $18. Then I had the Avon Lewis and Clark Toby mug, I guess. Yeah, I like sharing information like that, Sandy. Yeah, well, we hope that you, have muscle strength around those tiny wrists and ankles so you don't hurt them. That's important. So this is L12 and it's $10 for this cute little dimpled chin Lewis and Clark and Sacagawea Avon collector mug. And then I have the Star Wars pancake set for $18. That's L13. That's Williams Sonoma. I have a few bug plaques left for $8 each. That's L14. And then I had the Blue Cat wine bottle left, and that is 12. Oh, no, that's Danny's, right?
Yes.
Did Danny want this? Danny wanted this.
She got that.
Danny, thank you. Where my notes got all akimbo. The speed round's good for us, too. It helps us get things straight. So that's that. And then I'll do my add-ons real quick, if that's okay. So I have this funny thing. These are all just $1 each if you placed an order or have a box with me and you're interested. So this is it's a natural material that's dyed black, and it's just these I just end up with these things and I don't know what to do with them. I did have this in my decor for a while, and then I decided I had too many little things like this. So I don't know what you do with it, but it's neat. Concentric hearts. I don't know how they make that. What is it? I don't know. That's what you're here for, Donna Maria. You have to tell me what it is. So it's like this tall, this size. I had like a little figurine sitting on it, and it's just kind of neat because it is kind of it's a natural material like a reed or bamboo or something. I mean, it feels like a natural material. See, it is interesting. So I have that. I don't know what it is. I have this. It's a cute little bottle opener, I think. It says Love Forever. It has a rose. It's metal. That. I do have some of my bug keychains left, and I'm letting them go for $1. So I have these. These have real bugs in acrylic. I have these two little ones left. These are great for, you can put them on the wall if you like, or use them as actual keychains. These have beetles in them. There's a little bit of fogginess on a couple of them, so they're not quite perfect, which is why I still have them. They're $1. They're $1, Donna Maria. These are just a little throw-in add-on items. So I have 3 of these. What are these called? Or rhinoceros beetles, I think, because they have the little.
Danny would like to take a beetle.
Okay, so Danny, do you want one like this, or do you want a rhinoceros beetle? Same question for Donna Maria. I have these 2 kinds left. So two of these little ones and 3 of these big ones. 1 beetle. Got it. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what these are called, but they're kind
I
of
like the
beetle.
color of those.
I do too. Those are my favorite. The rhino. Okay. And Sherry, which one did you want, honey? Oh, the heart, the black heart. That's okay. I think that's what you mean. Black thing. And the opener. Wait. Donna Maria wants the black thing and the opener. Sherry, did you ask for this one first? Or it's the leg. It's the leg. I'm trying to go quickly so I don't bore anybody, but I need to go slow.
I'm gonna grab something really quick while you're finishing that up.
Okay. Yes, please. Okay, sorry. Sherry is going to take this one. I think she said it before Donna Maria. Got it. I'm sorry. Yeah, the leg stinks. So the black heart, not that you have a black heart, Sherry, but the black heart. And I hope you enjoy it. It looks like a game or something, but I can't figure it out. Black heart goes to you. And then Danny wants a rhino. And then Donna Maria, are you still interested in this one for $1? I was telling Sabrina, I just have these little things that I end up with and don't know what to do with, and I have too many little things, so I thought I could add them to people's boxes. Donna Maria. I think that's all. I mean, I do have this little thing too, but yeah, I'll hold it for you. I have this is $1 too. I don't know what to call her. She might have been holding flowers at some point in time, but she's like a little doll made of like tree needles that are, I believe, just a natural color. But yeah, you're welcome, Donna Maria. Wait, you said, okay, I just want to clarify, Donna Maria, which one? This one? This one puts stripes. And if it's not, then I'm going to assume it's this one.
Do you know what Danny means?
Oh, yes, the can opener. Jeez. Okay, yes, can opener. I knew that, Donna Maria. I see I'm complicating things. Okay, so I have this. So you have a ram, like the girl. Yeah, I figured she must have been a thing that had other parts, or like a medium that people were doing. I know, Donna Maria, I'm nuts sometimes. I make myself nuts. Okay, I think that's it, Sabrina. Unless Danny wanted one of the bug plaques, but you already got the B. I remember Danny. So just type it in. We can go to Sabrina and she can do her recap. And
okay.
Thank you, everyone.
Alrighty. Well, let me go through mine really quick. I have the Owl Salt and Pepper shakers. They do have their stoppers. There's nothing wrong with them. They're in great condition. Here's the bottom. Yeah, she wants the one with the 3 bugs on it.
But there's 2 with 3 bugs. So.
All right, let me finish this and I'll bring it right back up. These are $8 for the 2 owls for the salt and pepper shakers. They are $8, number 20. $8, number 20. And I'm going to bring LeAnne back up for a second.
Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, no worries.
It's Danny's fault. Well, I think this one is cool, Danny, if I had to pick one over the other, because I like the shape of the plaque. And these all have wings. That's what their common thing is, but they're not all the same. So I love that. These are not all the same too, but I just like the the balance, the symmetry of this one. Not symmetrical, but you know what I'm saying, the balance. So I'll pick this one for you, Danny.
And I'll take the other one.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
You know what I would do, because I'm weird? I would put like ladybug spots, but use rhinestones. That's what I would do with that guy. All right. Thank you.
And then the dogs. These are $8 a piece. Here's the black and white dog. They're $8 a piece. They were choice. $8. Here's the brown and white dog. All of these are in wonderful condition. No issues at all. I have the gray poodle.
Huda Schnuda, as some like to say.
That's right. And then the brown poodle. $8 each. Number 40. $8, number 40. Then I have the Avon Owl. It holds some type of cologne or perfume that I can't empty out. But this is $8, number 24. $8, number 24. The Lacquered Elephant Box. Gold all the way around the sides. This is $12, number 22. $12, number 22. The metal black vase with the kind of copper and orange and black lines on it. Sticker says made in India. It's about 6 inches tall. $12, number 31. $12, number 31. I have the 3-inch metal flower brooch. This is $12, number 39. $12, number 39. The green brooch, gold tone green brooch, 2 inches by 2.5, is $12, number 29. $12, number 29. And Danny, did you say that you wanted the small pictures? Did I forget to write them down? Yeah, she did.
So, yeah.
I am so sorry about that. The metal tin is $10. It is a dare or a dar, and it's made in India. This is a nice size. It's 5 inches width-wise, and height, it is over 5 inches. It is 6 inches tall. And it is $10, number 36. $10, number 36. And the Moser Slag Glass or Mosser Slag Glass Clown is $18, number 28. $18, number 28. And then the last one I had was the Vera Bradley purse. It's in great condition. It has been cleaned. It was $10, number 33. $10, number 33. And I have an add-on item as well that is going to start at $2 or going to be $2 per item. Couldn't really figure out what this was for. And then after looking it up, sure, you can tell us a quick story, Sandy?
Please. Yes.
Absolutely.
You're in the right place.
Yeah, while you're doing that, let me go over this. This particular teapot, it's a miniature teapot, it's France, and it's called Provence. I have two different kinds, but this is the one that we're going to do as an add-on today. It is called Provence, and you get this with it, along with the little ceramic teapot and tea lid that is chained to the handle. And it has, let me take the paper out. It has an opening for you to put whatever you want in there. You could put your pill for the day. Oh, I've got styrofoam going everywhere. You can put your pill for the day and sit that down with your bottle of water. You could put anything that is small. When they originally made these, they made them to put jewelry in and then gift the teapot.
Oh, okay.
But what people are doing now, because caregivers are given medication, and people don't want to forget their medication, they are putting their afternoon pill or evening pill in here with a bottle of water and then sitting it on the table or the recliner next to their person. So when their particular show comes on, they know to take their pill out of here and take their medicine. But what they're originally used for, and still being used for as well, is to put a piece of jewelry in here. You can fit a necklace, a ring, earrings, if they're not big dangles here, and gift that on a holiday. And it comes in its package along with
like
its
trinket box.
Cleaning. Yeah, like a little trinket box. So if you want to do this as an add-on, it's $2, which is exactly what I paid for it. So I'm not making anything on it. But it's $2, and just put trinket in the chat.
That's cute. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, and this one is especially pretty. They're painted beautifully. They have birds. Let me show you the other side.
Yeah.
They have birds.
Very cute.
On them.
Oh, Danny says trinket. Is she wanting that? I think.
Oh, okay. I'll put this on for you. Thank you, Danny.
Yeah, I love the birds on there. Really pretty.
And did Sandy ever tell us her? Oh, she did. Let me see.
She started, I think. I don't know if that's all of it.
I had to go to my doctor Tuesday, and I was coming back through the last little thing.
Thought you saw a deer?
Okay, she must still be typing.
Yeah. I'm so
You
anxious.
guys don't ever have to ask to tell a story. Just send your story. We love stories.
Start a story. Yeah, I just wish they were all on with us so we could just talk like a little, be in a room together and chat. It's almost like that. We are waiting for more. Thanks, Donna Maria. Oh, there we go. Rouge goat. Rogue goat. Not a rouge.
Rogue goat.
Rogue goat. Oh, yeah. Grab the goat or
yeah, grab the goat.
At least take a picture.
Oh, everything happened so quickly.
Yeah. I hope the goat made it okay. Didn't get hurt. Where was when I
Were
went
you
to
going
Maine,
through the mountains somewhere?
Yeah, I wonder. I can't remember where Sandy is. When I was in Maine, when I was driving up to see Jody from Boston, I was terrified of all these signs that say "Watch for moose." There are moose
I
running
love the
around
one.
the highway.
I love
I
the
was
ones where it said
terrified.
"Watch for falling rocks."
Yeah, yeah. I've probably seen that more than I've seen the other thing. But the only other place I could remember where I was driving and saw, a sign with a large hoofed animal that I was supposed to watch for is down in Northern California, just north of the Redwoods. There's an elk grove and there's elk everywhere. And so you often see them on the side of the road, but you have to watch for them crossing the highway too.
Right.
But the highway in Maine, 70 miles an hour it's not like the little highway in California where it was just like maybe 45 miles an hour. So I was terrified, especially since I didn't know the area, I was just like, oh, there's going to be a moose in front of me at any moment. And I'm in this cheap, compact rental car. What am I going to do?
She said it was right in town.
Wow. No, that was definitely a rogue goat.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I love goats. We raise goats and we milk them, we raise them. We're getting ready to. Well, I'm hoping to buy another one really soon because we lost one of the females. So we're trying to find another nanny, and then we're getting ready to get rid of a couple of the boys.
Yeah, that's how it goes. I
You
know
only need one boy.
Yeah, you only need one, right? That's what I hear.
I can't stand the fainting goats.
Really? Why?
I won't own one.
Too hyped?
They're just so stupid. I mean, I was trying to say something else to be nicer about it, but stupid just came out.
They're just for entertainment, I guess. There's no other.
And that gene, that gene always carries through them. You could breed them with another breed, with another type of goat.
Mm-hmm. So
for
it's
years.
Not a recessive gene, in other words.
Yeah, for years.
Yeah.
And they're always going to have that gene.
Yeah.
I mean, you would have to breed them for a long time to get rid of that gene.
Is that a defense mechanism? Like, would you consider that a positive trait or is it a negative trait?
It's because they're stupid. No, they just get scared. And
yeah, it's a brain, like it cuts off the oxygen to their brain or something.
Yeah, they get scared. And so they go in their brain. It's like a possum, but they don't do it voluntarily.
Right. Yeah. I have a story about a possum. I don't know if we want to hear it right now, but I'm enjoying the goat talk. It's not much of a story anyway.
You have to tell
There was a possum in my backyard and it was in my garden, but it was trapped in the little fence that I had put around to keep my dogs out of the garden, keep them from walking in there and pooping and stuff. So it was a little possum too. It wasn't a full-size possum. And I felt so bad and it looked like it was dead because it's like chicken wire, but it's plastic, was stuck in its mouth, and its mouth was open, and it looked like it was dead with its eyes open. And I was like, oh God, I got to take care of this before the dogs get to it. So I go over there, and my husband's yelling at me, don't touch it. It has rabies, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I can't leave it then for the dogs to get into. So I think I put on gardening gloves, and I cut away the netting, and I picked it up, and it just was completely lifeless. Again, this is a possum, and I'd never experienced a possum before. And this is in the city of Seattle. Like, what is it doing in Seattle? So I carry it over to the corner of the yard, and I put it down, and I had the dogs inside, and I was going to bury it. I was going to go get a shovel and bury it. So then I come back, and it's gone. It's gone. Like, nobody came and took it. It was clearly alive, and it was faking it. It was clearly playing possum.
Mm-hmm.
But that's my possum story. Told you it wasn't very exciting, but.
Well, at least it let you get all the netting and everything off.
Yeah. I was glad that it was okay enough to that it wasn't dead, and I didn't have to live with that guilt. But yeah, we had raccoons too. We had raccoons all over the place.
Yeah.
Right when I was selling the house, there were 3. I was so mad at the next door neighbor because they had just kind of let this house go, and it was vacant. And in Seattle, there's no excuse to have a vacant house because there's so little affordable housing. It just kind of was like, and I was trying to sell my house, and meanwhile there's a derelict vacant house next door. So anyway, it was fine. But there were 3 raccoons on the roof one day, and I felt so bad. One of them was like clearly 2. It was 2 against 1, and the 2 were kicking the one off the roof. And he was just like hanging onto the gutters like this. And they're so cute, but again,
they are
trash pandas, and they get hit on the road a lot, and they're all over Seattle too.
Yeah.
That's what we have around. We don't have moose usually. Sometimes we get one time, because there's a zoo up there, 100-year-old zoo. One time we had some wild animal that was loose in the neighborhood. That was interesting. Yeah. My animal story for today. If I forget my meds.
Oh, I raised 2 baby possums. Their mom got killed.
Oh, yeah, that happens.
Yeah.
I would do it too if I were placed in that position. Yeah. I know. I'm an animal lover too. Horses are out of my pay grade, though. Lots of my family have raised horses, but that's a lot of work. That's a lot of animal. I respect them, but I don't understand them.
Yeah. They're a big animal.
It's a lot of expense. Thanks, Donna Maria, as always. It's so good to see you in the chat.
Thank you so much, honey, for coming.
An armadillo. Oh, kill mice and rats. So they keep the
thank you, Jeannie.
Disease down. Yeah. Oh, hi, Jeannie. You're so sweet. Jeannie's always around. I like that.
Yeah, I know possums are good for the environment. I just don't want them near me.
Oh, they're not good for horses. Oh, God. Terrible.
Oh, really? I didn't know they had something in their urine that would hurt horses. I wonder if it affects other livestock, Georgia.
That's interesting. Yeah, raccoons. Yeah, they can be interesting. Raccoons can. I probably had most experience with raccoons out of all the animals we're talking about. Oh, it was sad to see them not moving on the side of the road, though. Oh, yeah. Night, Jan.
Jan, did I even ever say hi to you? Oh my gosh, I don't think I said hello to you. I'm
I
sorry.
saw her earlier in other chats, but I didn't know if she
Yeah,
was
but I
here.
don't remember seeing her come in here tonight. Well, hello and good night and
Hello,
bye.
goodbye.
I'm
Nice
sorry.
to see you, sweetie. So yeah, I think we're gonna continue. We were trying Wednesdays. I wanted to address the day of the week that we're gonna have our weekly show. I think this works out pretty well for us. Um, I like being on right after Kathy, Kitty Cat, and then we start a little before Jen, and I know we overlap with her, but we want to like find a good time where we kind of fit in with all our friends, and then all the people that want to see us are able to. So I think this time and day works well
Well, even if we
enough.
stayed on Wednesdays, we would overlap with Jen.
Yeah, and then Trisha too. We were talking about
Yeah.
that, and so we were kind of trying it on for size. That's why we went back and forth on the days a little bit. So I just wanted to bring that up,
Right.
and I think we're gonna stick with this, and we're gonna name the show. And Sandy had a great idea. I think we're definitely gonna play on something
I
like that.
liked that.
Yeah, yeah. So they can eat a lot of them. You're talking about ticks, or I lost track. Yeah, off a face. Ugh, I don't know if we have ticks in the Northwest. I don't know. Do we, Georgia? Georgia sounds like she knows a lot about animals around here. Bear, a bear farm. Georgia, have you been to the Wolf Haven? That is a fun place to go if you've never been. They rescue wolves and armadillos. Who was it that said they raised an armadillo? I think Sandy said that. Anyway, Wolf Haven outside of Olympia, Yelm, I forget what part out there. Yeah. So, and I was going to mention, I don't know if anybody was paying attention, or I don't want to make a big deal out of this, but I was having a surgery last week, in case anyone was wondering, and it didn't work out because even though, I went in, was anesthetized, and they went in laparoscopically, they weren't able to do the hernia repair surgery in my abdomen laparoscopically. So I'm going to see another surgeon on Wednesday. I was lucky enough to get a pretty early appointment with the other surgeon that can do it, do the open surgery, and hopefully I'll get that scheduled. I was just kind of bummed because I had planned this surgery around my trip to Boston and other commitments, and now I'm kind of starting fresh with the scheduling and really needing at least 2 weeks. It's supposed to be pretty intense and painful for the first 2 weeks, especially the non-laparoscopic version of the surgery, and 6 weeks total of just being really careful and not lifting things. But apparently, it was about this size, the hernia, and now it's football size. So that's why he wasn't able to do the laparoscopic surgery. So just wanted to let anybody know, because I've had a lot of people ask, how are you doing? And I'm like, well, I'm okay. Mostly I was just depressed for the last week. Just feeling like, finally I was going to do this and get it fixed, because I had it fixed once in 2016 and it didn't hold. And after all this time with, taking care of my late husband and taking care of my mom and taking care of all these other things and the pandemic and just everything, and I'm finally getting this surgery. And anyway, so I've just been really down about that. And so I'm ready to get back with our schedule with Sabrina, and then hopefully whatever date we set for the new surgery we'll have, I'll just work around things. Thanks for letting me talk, Sabrina. I just wanted to explain that to all my friends.
Goodness, I'm so sorry.
Oh
And
no,
you
it's
weren't
okay.
even big.
That's okay. I just started talking and didn't think about that either. So yeah, so if I'll let you all know when it's scheduled again. And other animals, especially equine types. Like
Thanks for the
donkeys.
information, Georgia. I hadn't heard. I didn't know that. We don't have any donkeys. We're talking about maybe one in the future, but we don't have any
Me too, Georgia.
now.
My grandma had a donkey named Velvet. I always
Velvet.
remember that. Velvet. She lived forever. I mean, she was an old lady. That, not my grandma, but my donkey. Well, she was 94. That was pretty good. But the donkey just like, wouldn't quit. I'm grateful for those times of being able to go to my relatives in Northern California where they had, animals that we didn't have where I lived. So thank you, Sandy. That's very sweet. I need the support, and I think that's why I like to share because I get so caught up in my own head that I just need to. It's not about getting sympathy or anything. It's more about gaining perspective and feeling like I'm not alone in that when sometimes it feels like I'm alone. Appreciate it. Yeah, Georgia, you've had a lot going on too with moving and yeah. Donkeys are they're good animals. Did you say
They are.
Sabrina, you were gonna get one? Or you
Yeah,
were thinking?
we're talking about it.
Yeah. I'd love to see pictures and stuff of your
Oh yeah, I need to
all
do
your
that.
animals. Yeah.
I'll just write it on my list of things that I need to do.
Yeah. Yeah, all the floral arrangements that you're gonna do and all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Sherry's had it. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, sorry that you're a survivor. Yeah, I had a freakish in 2015. I had a really weird twisted intestine and colon, and thank you, Sandy. Yeah, I went to the ER with extreme pain, and nothing could stay, nothing moving in or out, and they found a mass that was the size of a softball that they had to remove, and that's why I had the incision in my abdomen from that surgery to remove that. And I was lucky enough that they could resection it and everything. And then it herniated quickly after that. And then it herniated again after I had the first repair. So it's kind of nuts. And I kind of feel hopeless that that my stomach's never going to look the same. Anyway, thank you. Gosh, Sherry, you've been through it. Yeah. Yeah. It would be nice if I get the hernia repair and a tummy tuck at the same time. I don't think they will do that. Just because I need a little firming, Yeah, I think that a colostomy down and hernia. Yeah, I forget what the name of the removal of that twisted part is called with that procedure. Twisted bowel. That's what I had. Yeah. Yeah. But you had something else that led to that. I don't know what led to mine. They said that I just had my intestines were too long anatomically, like I have like extra or something, which is interesting because that happened. My dad's gastroenterologist said the same thing about what they found with him when they examined him, that he has really long intestines. Who knew that would be a problem?
Okay, Georgia.
That explains why food takes forever to get through me because it's got a long way to travel. Oh, okay. Sherry. See, and when we share things about ourselves, and it might seem like too much or the wrong place at the wrong time. Hopefully, this isn't just my show; it's Sabrina's too. And stop me if I'm rambling too much.
You are perfectly fine, honey.
When you can share things and you find out somebody else has been through it or something similar, and you can make that connection. And we've had so little of that over the last few years too, that it's nice to make those connections. They nestle in the hay and barn and urinate. Coyotes and stuff. Cute. Animals are so interesting. Yeah.
I do know that Georgia.
donkeys can be mean to dogs. Well, they have to kind of get used to each other, wouldn't you think? Kind of assimilate slowly.
Well, they're protecting their pack.
Right.
So they need to like, okay, you stay over there. This is my pack.
Yeah. Yeah. Lots of lonely people, Danny. I know.
Yeah, there have been.
Yeah. Oh, I'm getting the watch the time signal because we have to go meet my daughter for her birthday dinner.
Yeah, well, and my bladder can't hold this.
Yeah, I was thinking about that earlier. Yeah.
So we want to thank you all for coming.
Yeah, thanks
We
for
really
coming and
appreciate it.
yeah, look for us next week on my channel since we're going to alternate. And
Next
yeah,
week.
and then my parents' house. Yeah.
And thank you guys for putting in the links.
Yes, we
That was
appreciate
so
that.
nice of you.
Well, I'll think of you all when I'm having cheesecake tonight at the Cheesecake Factory. And
I hope you think of us while you're doing it.
yes, might as well. I mean, I'll probably share a piece. That's probably what I'll do. Yes, and thank you everybody for being with us and sharing your time with us. We appreciate it. And I'll be invoicing tomorrow, unless you let me know that you want an open box, which is totally fine.
I won't be invoicing until Monday after Sunday's sale.
Yeah, so we do have Sunday at which channel? My channel? Yes.
Yes, it is.
It's Kathy, Picasso Cat, for the Chatty Cassie. It'll be the three of us at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern.
But if you need it before Monday, email me, let me know, and I will get it out to you sooner. Otherwise, it'll be Monday to Tuesday.
Thank you. Okay, I'll say goodbye and let Sabrina go potty. Thanks, everybody.
You have a hernia. I have a bladder problem.
Yeah, we all have our things. Yep.
Yeah. Bye, guys. We love you. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you so much.